big plays. And for the Kwangdong Freaks, I do think the Renekton can struggle in the 1v1 if he does get set behind. But this is basically...
this Kwangdong Freaks comp. Dangerous drops. Jump into the rift for game 1.
At any point in the game.
Yep.
But I think that Cuz is like, he's an actual animal that will invade your jungle, that will put you behind.
Gonna be able to weather that storm very comfortably.
Yeah, pre-Ezreal nerfs, you would have won that trade.
Yeah. Oh, a little bit of danger here as Jonah Strong turns the lights off. There's the spear connecting onto Ona. Cuz looking to push him out and will successfully do so. Now he has free reign on this top side. Ona actually having to go back, and Cuz is going to pull the wave to make sure that Dudu is going to get this crash. Is the spear going to land? And is it even possible for it to miss? As, nope, that's going to be the setup. It's going to get pounced on. They try to do it, and Ona is there to save him. Yeah.
That he barely stays alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Faker giving them some kudos. Let that health bar go back up again. Now Cuz with a spear is going to find Ona, steal away the dragon, and Andal's making his way in. They're looking to try and answer that first blood that Ona was able to take away, but the spear is going to miss. And Kwangdong Freak's going to have to settle with a free leash on a Drake. Play a little bit carefully here. There's Cuz hopping on over. Will be able to get in here. Yeah, knows. There is no vision around here as Dudu is going to set up for it. Ona in here. The spear not really connecting. There is the Mega Gnar to come through, and Zeus just picks up the kill, and now Cuz going to be in a whole lot of trouble, looking to try and pounce his way out, but Permafrost is there. They throw down the boulder. He does get the Primal Surge, but it doesn't matter. Now Bulldog's in trouble as well because Kerry is ganking the mid lane. T1 just sort of everywhere right now, and they're going to extend that gold lead to 1,000 now. At about 10 minutes is all right. Bulldog's going to see what he can do here as the flash out from Faker gets him out of the circle of doom. And Bulldog not going to find any joy outside of the summoner spell.
A lot of that is going to rely on Bulldog and the ultimates that he can find, or, as mentioned, Dudu, who... yeah,
Carrier going to crash into Andal. Mega Gnar is going to be activated here by Zeus as Ona moving on in.
All right, this is going to be big. It's going to be the ultimate of Guma versus that of Bulldog. Can he channel it? Can Bulldog get that line access?
Moment's notice, this fight for the Herald could be a thing or could be not. Spear going to connect onto Carrier. Faker going to look for an option onto Andal, but he just presses the Eclipse button. He should be okay. Bulldog just trying to bounce around. Zeus in mini-Nas, kind of susceptible. As Spear once again connects, but this Rift Herald will belong to T1. True Shot Barrage a little bit late. Is going to do a bit of damage, but otherwise not too much. And Dudu, that's what stagnant is.
Well, I feel like stagnant has a more negative connotation as a Bulldog.
Yeah, he is going to collect an ulti here. Bulldog is going to be able to bounce into stealth, though, as he gets over to the other side of his circle. Kwangdong Freak's just going to eat a few abilities, and they should be okay.
A lot of damage to come down. Leaper is pushing in mid, as Ezreal feels relatively safe. Owner looks to be answering that, but do note, they did get 4 grubs. So at least going to have a little bit of additional pushing power. That's some ultimates gone, though. We'll see. Guma just going to pick this up. And
really nice. Okay, Spear going to connect onto Gamushi into the backline, but that's a great Magnet Storm onto Bulldog. Unable to actually finish him off as Faker ults in. Doesn't quite find the ulti, and in fact will just go down. Leaper was right there and grabs himself the kill. That should be Soul Point going over to the Kwangdong Freaks, but they'll have to sacrifice their outer turret in mid lane in order to get there. So Cuz will go on over, collect that dragon, and is it going to be another charge? It's not. As Leaper gets to the other side, we'll be able to poke her in the eye. So
it's been hit or miss, and I think mostly towards the miss column as Guma is
Solar Flare coming in. It's a lot of damage from Leaper as the Glacial Prison comes down. Bullet time is decent. Leaper actually having to get out of the way of that one. Andal's really dead as Cuz realizing he's not going to be able to find an avenue in, and Leaper is still on the run. Zeus gets in there with a teleport. Does have to invest that one, but this is an inner turret that they could theoretically be taking down. But instead, Ezreal says no. That is going to be that. Well, Kwangdong Freaks, they have started it up.
There we go.
Just throwing a lot of abilities into it. Owner is going to get pushed back. He can wrap around in time, though, to go for a bit of a 50-50 as there's the teleport from Faker. Carrier going to get slowed down here As in position is Ona. There's the Magnus Storm, not exactly getting the most value, as now Leaper is looking to push Faker away. Carrier is going to be taken down, and Zeus, he will hit the Mega Gnar, but he's not going to be able to stop this Soul from going down. Faker is going to have to rebind his Soul, and now he's 1v1ing against Sleeper. Meanwhile, Zeus is going to fall down, and the Kwangdong Freaks are going to win the fight. Oh, Faker taken down, can't unbind the Soul in time. And is that just Baron as well?
Yeah, Atlas, that's Soul and Baron to come through here for the Kwangdong Freaks.
Oh, Gumiushi.
Oh,
Have to face check Bulldog here. Doesn't have his ulti, but can still do a lot of damage on this Aurora. Look at how fast he is. It's kind of nutty. True Shot Barrage not really going to do anything at all.
Owner has flash.
Yeah, Owner is still here. This is still really, really risky for the Kwangdong Freaks. They do have vision now.
Oh, Atlas.
T1, can they save this? That's the question. Bullet time comes in. They're going to try and take it down. It's Guma that takes it. Of course it is. They have to sacrifice themselves. None of the Barons stay up. But if we can't have Baron, you can't have
Keep
Baron.
Zeus out of the... So Zeus did TP back in.
He did. He might kill Cuz. That Primal Surge was pretty good. That is going to save him.
Every individual game matters. We are in an insanely close playoffs run.
Leaper is playing real hard. It's okay. Gumiushi can get taken down really, really low. This is 3 items on the Ezreal. He is a big deal. That is going to be in a turret taken. No Baron, but yeah, still a whole lot of sieging power.
And the rotations, Atlas. Like, look at how quick they are.
It's called the Swift Rift for a reason, baby. And Zeus going to be taking a fair bit of damage, make it rain, but Andal very, very happy to tank that one up. Warmog's already in hand. And so this inner turret is going to survive a little longer. Kwangdong Freaks really have just taken tempo of this game and are not giving it up, though. Incredibly difficult to deal with. 50 seconds on the Baron as well, so whoever gets the Elder probably gets the Baron.
It's so hard to walk up to mid-wave into an Aurora.
Well, Owner is just going to go in. Glacial Prison does go wide as Faker eats a fair bit of damage there, but the Primal Surge is going to keep Bulldog so healthy. And now he's able to dash forward, finds the circle. Gumiushi is going to immediately flash out of it, and Owner, he cannot press Q to get out of that one. Still, Cuz will be eliminated. They trade junglers, but Faker's going to be taken down, and Dudu is an absolute monster. And that is into the backline. Bulldog, he's looking for Gumiushi, but he stays alive. And he's got the Bloodthirster, but I don't think he's got Crocodile protection. That is not covered in his insurance policy, and there's a reason for it. True Shot Barrage not going to work out. Dudu is underneath a turret, so apparently he'll enter your home as well. Crocodile's extremely dangerous, and Zeus, he's the last man standing.
Oh, I thought that maybe that was going to be enough, but they do waste enough time to at least stave off the game for now. But realistically, this is going to be both the Elder and the Baron going over to Kwangdong, would make their chances of making playoffs so much better.
Well, Zeus has been put into a circle with a bunny girl who is favored by the Dragon Lord. And Zeus is just going to have to try and kite it out as best he can. Andal's going to be here as well. The Baron is going to go down in the meantime, so Wallop coming on through doesn't really matter too much at all. So Zeus will be falling. Cuz should be able to activate it with the red buff, and there it goes. Owner now out of position as well, as Dudu should be able to lock him down. There's Zenith Blade for the setup, and Leaper grabs that kill himself. Faker is in the bottom lane though. Gumiushi was setting up this inner turret in the mid lane. True Shot Barrage looking to try and cancel some of these backs, though. You can see he's going to sail past where Gumiushi was and not going to be able to hit Faker, so he gets back home. But now you've got an inhibitor down on the top side of the map, an exposed inhibitor here in mid lane as well, and Kwangdong Freaks, they are all business today. It's all about taking this one down. It's into the circle. They go Faker. It's going to be eaten by a dragon. That's 3 on the floor in the blink of an eye. And in the same amount of time, Kwangdong Freaks finish off the Nexus. They're 1-0 in this series and playoffs. They can really struggle to get back into gear. And you could imagine at the very beginning with Cuz and Dudu not being able to line up that gank and then giving Owner that first blood, giving the Sejuani the extra power, the bounce back afterwards, and just how massive Dudu was, irrespective of the fact that Zeus did get that early lead.
And not an...